Lotus. Lotus is first. I don't know why it ain't doing what it's supposed to do, but give me just a second. I got everything going here. It's not showing me.
Lotus.
Yeah, it's not showing me the theater mode.
That is the air.
Okay. Let's see. Carlos said, "What's up, y'all?"
Hello, Carl.
Ten
Easy.
I,
Tanzania.
let me get there. Hello from Tanzania.
There's no D.
Did I say D?
No.
Well, don't damn say it if I didn't. Let's see. Carlos said second. Lotus said, "What's up, Carl?" Carlo and Tan. See, Tanzania says third. Olivia says you actually first. Yeah, he was. Carlos said, "What's up, Lotus?" Lotus said, "What's up, R3?" Mike says, "Damn, y'all, I'm going to have to be 10 minutes early to beat you." Yeah. Lotus said, "What's up, Olivia?" James said, "Hey, Tanzania." Said, I tuned in all the time. Thank you.
You definitely do.
See, Carlos says, "Hello, Jane." It says, "Hello, Tanzania." I get it right, man. I get it. Let's see. Tanzania says, "Hi, big boys." And, let me see something here if I can.
Libby said, "You're lucky I'm tired or I'd hit you, Lotus." Curry said, "Did you all have a happy Thanksgiving?" Yes, most peaceful Thanksgiving that I can remember.
Let me go back and read it since it wasn't in English. Tanzania says, I just lost it. Hello, big boys, and my Italian friend. Now go ahead wherever you
I could
were.
have told you that.
Well, I didn't ask you. I was going to change it.
Let's see here. Jane said, "Hey, Pops, hey, Lotus." Lotus said, "I got lucky. I just turned to YouTube, and there it was." Jane
Timing's everything.
Yeah.
Jane
It's
says,
slightly
"Olivia." Lotus says, "Hey, Jane." Jane says, "Hey, R3." Mike says, "Hey, everyone." Jane says, "Hey, Cray." Did I miss Cray? I did. Cray from Mississippi. Did y'all? Oh, you read it?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, he got you.
They asked if we had a good Thanksgiving. That's the most peaceful Thanksgiving that I can
Yes,
remember.
okay, I did hear him say that, but I didn't hear you say name, sorry.
Someone named Elliot ever been in here before because they said hello from the UK.
Let's see,
They're getting a pin either way. You're getting a purple pin.
let's see, Jane says, "Hey, hi, Mike." Tanzania says, "The old way you used to pronounce Tanzania is the proper way, by the way."
According to Google, it's not.
According to Google, it's not, because I was putting a D in it. I was saying
You
10,
weirdo.
because I thought, jackass. I thought it was cool the way I was saying it. But Tanzania says language. Carlos says, "Hey, beautiful Olivia." Jane says, "Hi, Carlo." Your Uncle Bobby says, "Anyone else think Jesus was hot?"
No.
No, that's the devil. The devil was hot.
Oh,
Lotus says, "Don't hit me." Roey, is that right? RONY. Well, I got Jacob in the middle. Jacob says hi.
Put a pin in South Carolina, by the way.
DCH says
and
hi.
We got a Brazilian.
Lotus says, "I didn't anything yet."
Yeah.
DCH says hi again. James said, "I told you you wouldn't fit." But
blue pill.
those women don't know. I think I can make it.
Good God Almighty.
Craig says, "Randy, are you going to be able to return to work?"
Beginning of the year, I'm hoping. If I could, I'd go back to work right now.
Paul is from South Carolina, USA. Yep. Nothing says hello, vibe. Wookie says, "Evening, guys." Ray says Poland. Did you get Poland?
I will put a pin.
Carlos said, "Good, thanks, Olivia." And you. Mike says, "Hi, Jane." Walter says, "Hello from Brazil." I haven't seen that name, so put another one in for Brazil. Lotus said 30. Jane says, "Hi, Paul." Cod King says, "Hi, it's King." Church of Dr. Phil says, hello, mate. Hello. And I
Hey.
want everybody to know that they were ordered today. The names were ordered. So let's hope they'll be here in hopefully less than a week. But I am going to change that wall so all the names can be seen because we got several new names going up.
And they're not going to be glossy black. They're going to be like a flat.
I hope you don't notice, but we'll see. Anyway, AFH says Iran.
I just sat down.
John, hey, say that right there.
I don't know.
Juan. John.
Juan.
Says hello from Russia. They were here yesterday, I think, because I didn't know their
Pen
name.
in Russia for me.
All right, Ronnie says, whoa, wait a minute. Church of Phil says, send one gift membership. Let me go back.
Send a membership.
Let me go back and read again. What did I miss? Let's see.
They sent a membership to somebody.
Okay.
And it looks like Gary is the one who got it.
Ronnie's
Gary
Jacob says, Jane, hi, God King. Let's see. I got that one. Nick says, I overheard someone call a corn dog a meat Twinkie, and life just feels different. Yeah, you know.
I wish you would have kept that knowledge. Cause
I know. Now I can't. That's all I'm gonna think of. Nothing. I'm from Russia. Lotus says I'm waiting on pizza. I'm still waiting on pizza. 9452's waving. James says hi, Dr. Phil. WSX says this looks like a bad intro to a great pond video. You never know. Tanzania says I'm from Tanzania, East Africa.
We got 2 pins in for you.
Nick says India. James says nobody truck tried to fit under a bridge. Didn't fit. Juan says welcome to Russia. Lotus says hey, I saw a bird. How you say that? Zekos says hey. Juan says vodka drinks. Okay, he just answered that one for you. Long Don said, report all vine swings. PBD says, all up the bro. Dr. Fields sent a gift membership. It looks like it went to us. It says never done.
No, they sent a Never Done Projects membership.
Oh. Okay, I don't know how that works. Cool, thank you. So report all dadless vine swingers, said Long. Gary says received a membership by a church. Ooh. Tanzania said, Lotus, what kind of bird? I'm a bird enthusiast. Dr. Phil says, share the love, y'all. Long says report all knuckle draggers. Drake says hello from New York. New York. Drake says that said that's not Drake. It's Zakos. Sorry. Say in French, I ate my poop. You eat your poop all you want. Let's see. Cat says, sup, big dogs.
It's the Pepsi.
Where did you see Pepsi?
PEPS. Oh, hold on.
I see cat. I see thee and cat. So, AFH says, please support us. The government of the Islamic Republic of Iran is torturing us. We want our voices must be heard. I heard you. Long said, deport all the vine swingers. James says, Gary got a membership. Lotus says, middle finger.
Bird. I gave Lotus a middle finger.
Sheik says, what's poppin'? James says, hey, Gary, I don't know what's poppin'. What do you think?
He's popping
God King says, hey, y'all. James says, hit the like, y'all. Tanzania says, middle finger, bird. Sheik said, is everything. Tanzania says, you're talking the piss. Lotus. Oliver says, hello. Chris says, hi from great Yarmouth, England. Yarmouth. Yarmouth, England.
Well,
see, Carlos says, I have chickens and parrots in Tanzania, the Western King parrots, a.k.a. the red crapped parrots. Somebody's here.
You got it.
No, I've got this.
No.
God dang it, Randy.
I swear to God. I'll do the reading. I got this.
I'll be right there. I'll meet you at the lower thing.
Okay, let's see here.
Good kid.
He called me a not nice word. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Let's see here. Kumar said, "Hi, sir. I am from India. Say my name. Hello from India." Nishant, I'm sorry, I'm not good at pronouncing names, but I know how to say Kumar. Sheik said, "Thank you very much. You're welcome." Toto said, "Nice green shirt. It's safety yellow. It's green." Madison said, "Hi." Hello, Madison. Tanzania said, "Wow, ever heard of zebra birds? Have lots of them parrots here roaming naturally in our Tanzanian skies. That is cool. Never heard of a zebra bird." Carlos said, "Hello, Madison." Sheik said, "Thank you. I am from not Russia." Hold on. I'll have to write that down, Sheik. A-Z. I thought I gave it to you. It should be right here. Yep, it's right here. Be right back. Okay. Welcome back, me. Let's see here. AZERBAIJAN, not Russia. Okay. I will fix that. I do apologize. Only M said, "Hey, how's it going? Do you know what a publishy is?" I don't. Do I even want to know? Madison said, "Hey, Carlo." Lotus said, "That's cool, Quirt." Carlos had never heard of them before Tanzania. Did you mean zebra finches? I like French fries. Jane said, "Corey, you can have parrots there since it doesn't get below freezing, right? Can we not have parrots if it gets below freezing? I'd be down. Y'all just teach me all kinds of things." Olivia said back, "Sorry, stupid stuff. Boggy apparently has a death wish or something because he's trying to hurt him." We knew he had a death wish. Jane said, "Hi, Maddie." Sheik said, "It's Caucasus country, old Soviet Union." Okay. Tanzania said, "Yes, zebra finches didn't know it was called finch in English. Haha." Well, there you go. Learn something new every day. Madison said, "Hey, Jane." Sheik said, "I'm sorry, Sheik, I'm not going to be able to say that." Tanzania said, "Yes, Jane, it's rarely cold here. We are in the equator zone." Lucky you. Olivia said, "Hi, Carlo. How are you, my friend?" Jesus said, "Do you like the Affordable Care Act or Obamacare?" I don't know what either of them are. I have United Healthcare, and I don't like United Healthcare. Carlos said, "Yes, I've seen them in Tanzania. They are beautiful. Beautiful." Jane said, Azerbaijan. T-News said, "Are you and Randy dating?" No, I'm Randy. I'm the third. He's my dad. It's weird. Water Buffalo. Chicago Bulls is the best. There you go. I was right here where they said Chicago Bulls are the best.
Here.
I'll put that with the Randy file.
See, Chicago Bulls is the best.
Tanzania, should they have zebra finches over there?
What's that mean?
It's like a parrot.
Oh, cool.
Said they're beautiful.
What's that word right there? Balzan?
I don't know. They've been trying to tell me how to pronounce their country because it's not Russia, and I told them I'm sorry. Jane even typed it out for me. It's Azerbaijan. I'm sorry, I'm not going to be able to pronounce it.
God King says, "Hi, Jane. Garrett sent 100 for 2 jewels. Thank you." God King says, "Hi." Madison says, "Go work, boy." I tried. His ass sit down in the damn chair.
No, I worked for 3.5 hours today.
For a 30-minute job.
Kiss my
Lotus said, the Bulls. Tater says, it's a scam. Mike says, hi, Madison. Jane says, Randy, you're looking better, moving better. Thank you, Jane, but I am still old. Oh, you mean, okay, sorry.
Well, thank you.
Tater said, don't do it.
There it is.
Mike said, did you hit the 3,000 subs? We sure did. We hit it last night on last night's live.
I think we're at like 3,000.
Yeah, we're like 306 right now.
And I cannot say thank you enough.
I can't. It was awesome. I think that felt better than just about any of them, really.
Well, it was a goal we had to make it at the end of the year.
Yeah.
We made it with 22 days to spare.
Jay said you look like you fart a lot.
I do.
I do. It just comes out the wrong end. So Madison says, hey, Mike. Cod King says, hi, Randy. Writes Justin. Olivia said, Randy, why are you being an asshat to poor old Pops?
Because it's
People seem to like to do that. You know, I don't know why. They just like to.
5 minutes today.
Madison said, hey, Lotus, I didn't do nothing but drive today, to be quite honest.
You didn't work.
But I got paid just like I worked. So, Sheik says, the biggest mafia in Russia, whatever that name of it is, Alzheimer. Okay, Lotus says, they did long. Tater says, it's a scam. Tater says, it's a scam, y'all. Carlos says, good. Thanks, Olivia. Lotus says, hey, Madison. Jane said,
Hi, Cocky.
whoa, I missed.
Jane said, hi, Cocky. Mike said, thank you, Lotus. Carlos said, sup, Mike. Three-wheeler. Hey, y'all. Hey, three-wheeler.
God, you that damn far behind and give it back to me.
Daryl on Warmax said, I came in both accounts. Hit the like, I'm editing. Be back later. All right, Daryl, thank you. User Q1B2S. I see the U.S. flag in the background, big W.
Is that my phone?
This is my phone. It's the silver phone. Where's your phone?
Well, it was right there when I left.
Should be right there whenever you got back. You're getting further behind.
I got it right here. Who the hell puts it there?
I did.
Dang.
Let's see here. BBY Kelly. We're just going to say Kelly. Do you have any Labubu's? I can't afford a Labubu. Mike said, hi, Carlo. Tanzania said, big boys, do you live in Italy or the U.S.? Perth, Australia. I think he says that. Cod King says, Randy, I didn't have to go to prison. Just went to court and got out with self-defense.
Cool. Carlos
must be
says, what's
related
up,
to-
3? Bailey says,
what's his name?
you like Trump, man. See, John says, MAGA all the way. Cod King says, I'm Trump. Lotus said, listen, everybody, we don't talk religion or politics. Lotus said there are some parrots in Florida, but mostly escaped.
Mm-hmm.
Carlos says, I'm in Western Australia, Tanzania. Bailey says, John, hell yeah. Author says, hello, fellas. User says, well, in Virginia we have him. I don't mind anyone. John says, greatest nation in the world, United States. Whoop. Taha says, got a flag. I don't know the flag. Randy probably does. Iran flag. All right.
Iranian.
The hate says, what up for UK? Ali says, hi. All them flags again. Carlos says, Daryl. Bailey says, hell yeah. Whoop. The Dizzle said, nice beard. You rock it. Thank you. Author said, what is your job?
I work for the railroad.
We both work for the railroad. I'm a track inspector, and he's a conductor or engineer. Depends on the day.
Tree cutting.
Matthew said, do you love turkey? It's all right. The one we cooked the other day was real good. Taha says, Iran. Tanzania said, oh, Australia. A friend of mine is working FIFO in the desert, pay good. King God said, railroad. And Aaron says, hi, guys. Classified said, I farted. Thank you, Classified. I'm glad I didn't smell it. I'm glad I'm behind. Taha said, got the flags. Taha says, I ran. Matthew says, Al Zebra. King God says, Tanzania, can I have your number? Author says, what is your job, partner? I just told you, partner. Tanzania says, King God, who are you, bro?
God.
It's
No,
God King.
Thing one, thing two, glad you survived the deep fried turkey.
Yeah, me too.
Thank
Matthew
you.
says, that's not hard to say. Lotus says, what? And the fam? Aaron said, double tap the screen. Cod King says, I asked you for it yesterday. Olivia says, I'm fine, just very tired and have a little headache. Well, little headache for a little person. Jane said, hi, OG. OG says, Lotus Sand. Lotus on, okay. Jane says, hi, Aaron. OG says, Jane, I'll never get caught up.
No, at this rate, you're never going to.
Well, you read it. If you can read better than me, I just lost it. I was close.
Carlo said, cool, Tanzania. Yes, FIFO, get paid very well. Safa, partner, works FIFO. He's Drinka, and Safa is New Bond. Lotus said, how's OG hanging in there? Tanzania said, I will give you my number, but I am from Tanzania, and whoever calls us get charged like 50 cents a minute, by the way. Aaron said, hi, Jane. OG said, still standing. Still standing. Well, I'm glad you're standing. Lotus said, yeah, how was the turkey? Juicy.
Real
it was
good.
Delicious.
Tanzania said, big boys, what do you think you can sort out the visa for FIFO just 1 year? You can read every other one if you want to. Poison says, hey, you gone Blue Oyster Club recently?
Never been to a
Nope, I was told you were there, though. Cod King says, okay, Tanzania, what's your number? Carlos says, sorry to hear you that, Olivia. I hope you feel better soon. Olivia says, how's Lotus boosting along? Oh, wait, I forgot. It ain't really got boost. It's too small.
It's too small.
Carlos says, and what's up, Ann? Olivia said, thanks, Carlo. Jane says, Cod King, did you shoot someone?
Him and
Fourth said, what's up, Paul? How are you day? How's your day? Awesome.
Good.
Tanzania said, Cod King, what's your name and surname, please? I need to register your name to the government since you're a foreigner. OG said, BBT. Cod King says, hi. Sirs Leatherface said, Cartman, very long time. Lotus says, 14 PSI every day. Cod King says, Zachary Hardell. And Kit says, hi. Tanzania says, ID number and country of origin. Carlos says, sorry, Tanzania, I can't help you. I have an anxiety disorder. I rarely leave the house. Cheek said, what's up? Maria says, Dr. Randy. God King says, Northern Ireland. Lotus says, hello, Maria, sorry. Lotus said, that's good, OG, keep it up. I expect my possums and at this Christmas. Cheek says, greetings from Pluto. We don't have that on the map. U6 says, hello from the greatest country, Russia.
Hey, I put a pin in for you.
That's right. If y'all will tell us where in Russia, that's a big place. OG's smiling and praying. Tanzania says, oh, sorry to hear that, big boys. Hope you are better. The sun and exercise are the best healers, mate. Jane says, hi. Hey, Maria. Maria says, how do you both still alive after eating that turkey? Be honest, because it wasn't burnt. It wasn't burnt, and it was cooked right.
You don't get a gut like this by not eating a lot of stuff. So I've survived a lot.
Maria says, hi, Jane. Cod King said, Northern Ireland, Tanzania. The fourth says, love from East Tennessee. I'm from the Appalachian region.
Oh, so you're not too far from us.
Carlos said, thanks for understanding, Tanzania. Jane says, welcome, Nick. Lotus says, do a backflip, stone cold. 489 says, I'm sorry, boss, it's fine. My phone died, that's fine. Charge it, then come on in. And my alarm didn't go off. Oh, hell, we don't need no alarm. Just come in when you get ready.
That's what I did.
Mattis says, I have a big headache. He's still behind a bald guy. 489 says, I promise I won't be late again. Hey, that's all right. Don't worry about it. Just come in when you get ready to. And that's how I'll pay you, too, when I get ready. Tanzania said, please be more active with yourself and love yourself more. Everybody deserves to be loved. Replace respect and to fullest dreams in life. In Tanzania, we might be poor money-wise, but rich in souls and nature. Tanzania said this is the best healing medicine made. Yes, Ash retracted the message. Then it said they. Tanzania says, and surround yourself with positive energy. That's exactly right. That's the best quote you've said so far. Lotus says, thanks, Tanzania. You're a good man. Ash is smiling. Tanzania said, thanks, mate. Well, there it went. Madison deleted something and messed me up. Damn it. Must have been bad. All right, let's see. Here we go. Positive vibes, good man. Ash, mate. Maria says, I'm sorry to hear that, Madison. I hope you get better soon.
She won't, because I'm still here.
Carlos says, BRB, gotta go get some coffee. Tanzania says, enjoy your coffee, big boys. Maria says, oh, it's okay. We can consider your bald head as Pluto. No, we put a pin in it. The Cod King said, Tanzania, do you need anything else? 957 said, greetings from
Bulgaria.
All right,
I'll put a pin in for you. That's in South America.
One question, are you in mating season? No. Hey, with humans, mating season's year round. So
Madison said a clapping seal.
So Sid said one piece of advice that has stayed with you all your life.
Do what makes you happy.
Well, I don't know about all my life, but the one I'm trying to spread to everybody right now is do what makes you happy. Don't worry about what everybody else thinks. Make yourself happy. Nobody else is going to. Tanzania says, Cod King, you are you asking me? Madison today, Maria. The 123 said, nice beard, my guys, much love. KMCMK says hi. I just barely moved it and it took off. Let's see. Lotus says, hello, Maria. MILF butt sniffer.
That's almost as good.
Oh, shit. I just hate they said something stupid, so because I would like for them to stay in here. But they went and said something stupid and got deleted.
Let's see here. Madison said, hi, Maria. The Dizzy said, nice beard, guys. Much love. Nice. Thank you. KMC said, hi. Lotus said, hi, Maria. Cod King says, yes. Tanzania said, I don't understand what you want. You must be talking to
Maria says, hi, Lotus. Zay Zane King Sanders said, hi.
Hello.
3350 said, adopt me, daddy.
No thanks.
I don't know. Is there how much money's involved? Cod King says, are you asking about your phone number and you need my name? Maria says, I have a holiday tomorrow, 4 days ahead. Cool. What's the holiday? Maria says, hi, Madison. Madison says, hey, B. My B. Madison's got Randy acting stupid. Sanders says, what are you doing? Reading these comments if you're asking me.
How are you doing?
Oh, it says how? I'm doing great. Still reading these comments. But Tanzania says, yes, but your name is not being registered. What is your ID card number? Madison sent clapping seals for 250 jewels. Thank you. Slalom says, golden shower, anyone? Really? Lotus says,
Vivo, burnout, you sleep.
Yep. The fourth says, how can I change my application in Appalachian accent? Because people be beside eyeing weirdly on me when I'm out of state. Don't worry about what everybody else is doing.
It doesn't matter. If you don't talk like they do, they're going to side eye you.
Exactly right. Don't worry about it. Why does the damn thing move so much? Mike says, welcome, Gary. Cod King says, Tanzania, do you vape? What's vape? It's like smoking, but a stupid tube everybody's come up with.
Electronic.
Yeah, it's actually stupid. Sanders says, how are you doing? I'm doing great. Hope you are. Huh?
I said, how you doing?
Oh, Cod King says, a thing you smoke. Tanzania says, are you picking on me? Jane, I think Cod King is making fun of me. Maria says, R3, did you say the turkey was good just because your dad cooked it, or was it real good, which is something hard to believe?
I cooked it. What the hell are you talking about, Maria?
I'm just going to tell you right now, if it would have been bad, we'd have told you. We don't do that mess. That's the first one we ever done, and I injected the crap out of that thing. So, hey.
Maria said, don't inject it to people. It'll kill them. I said, that's Sunday breakfast. What you talking about?
I know, right? I'm glad we know that now. I'm glad that somebody told us that.
Yeah.
Tanzania says, no, we smoke tobacco and chew quat. That's beetle nut or beetle nut. 6794, this guy looks high. Woo! Cod King says, Tanzania. I know I said that message. what is vape? Maria says national holiday. Okay. Sandra says I'm good. Lotus says Maria, deep fried turkey is delicious. That's the first one we've ever tasted and the first one we've ever done, of course. Let's see. 3501 says you Indian? Nope. Tanzania says Zen no lol. 8Y says hello from Russia and Mr. Putin. Sanders says what are you from? Denton, North Carolina, if you're asking me. Tanzania said don't know what that is. But 6794 said I know what's wrong.
You ain't got to translate.
Yep, because I changed it. Glory to Russia and Putin, he said. 6794 says, Nay Smash from Moda. Cod King says, Tanzania, do you have Facebook? 3501 says, are you from India? Nope. Maria says, I don't think I agree with you. Lotus, Tanzania said, yes, I do. Cod King. Maria says, I never had a turkey in my life. God King says, what's your name? Randy.
Ezekiel.
Yeah. Larry said, military contractor, question mark. Nope. Jane said, Tanzania does not vape. He smokes cigarettes. Tanzania is not making fun of you. Vaping is something that people do when they don't smoke cigarettes and they still want to look cool. God King says on Facebook, Lotus said, Maria, are you missing? You are missing out. Lotus says turkey's breast is good, lean meat, very healthy for you. If it helps you any at all, Maria, I normally don't eat turkey because it's too dry and I don't like it. So it's it's good for you if I don't like it.
Boy, that turkey was moister than an oyster, though.
Let's see. Sanders says, where are you from?
Denton, North Carolina.
Calvin says, Jesus is king. Maria says, but your dad put the injections. He's in the real doctor here. I'm acting like a doctor. I'll be like a doctor one day.
Dr. Jackass.
God King said, Tanzania, what's your name on Facebook? I love the woods, said WSP John 316 3501 says, you look Palestinian. Tanzania says, no, I don't smoke cigarettes, Jane. We roll our own tobacco leaves or made our own cigarettes and smoke them without filters that we can buy those and not even close to ours. Well, if you roll your own, you're still smoking cigarettes. It doesn't matter who rolls them. You're still smoking cigarettes. Is it Michael or
Michael? D-T9.
Crackhead alert.
Crackheads!
Says, I'm from Colombia. Tanzania said, God King Muhammad Salah. I don't know that name. What's your name on Facebook?
Wait a second.
Third says, demons to some, angels to others.
Is it Columbia, South Carolina? Or is it Columbia, the country?
God King said, Tanzania, it's a troll. Michael said, crackhead alert.
Crackhead alert.
Jay says, but Tanzania, do you call them cigarettes when you roll their own tobacco? Dr. Seuss said, what's up, Patriots? The sky, I think they've been saying, but it's cool. How about for you? Tanzania says, we call them smokes. Jane Water says, can you use your horn? Yeah. Lotus says, hey, you know what I did last night?
Human horn.
Libby says, smoke cigarettes, same difference. Exactly. Maria says, when you put the turkey oil, I said to myself, there's no way he's going to fry the turkey in this oil. I thought this was car oil. Olivia said, what did you do last night? Lotus. Maria says, if you die 20 years later, I'll tell everyone it's because of the turkey. I'll tell everybody it's because of tomato. It'll be. I'm not gonna have a tombstone, but I will have it on the wall somewhere.
You'll be dead. You don't get to make a decision.
Loaded. I'll haunt the shit out of somebody if they do.
Then I won't be
Lotus said, "It's peanut oil from the peanut gallery." Senator says, "Who is sat behind you? My oldest son that owns this building." Carlos says, "I'm back, yo." Tanzania said, "Welcome back, big boys." Lotus says, "You never seen that, Olivia?" Maria said, "It starts raining." Brody says, "Hi." Tanzania said, "No, they aren't the same as commercial cigarettes. We call them smokes." But you're still smoking. Never mind. Sterling says, "Y'all got to get any work done. We done work for today." Or, yeah.
I work more than you today.
No.
No.
God King says, Tanzania, do you get a real request from Zachary's Car Cleaners? Admiral says, "Hi, Unc. Hello." Maria says, "Who had the idea first of making turkey here?" I did. When I found out, when I knew we were getting them, well, before I knew we was getting them, I told him, told Randy that I was going to buy a fryer and we were going to try it. Olivia says they're both burnt tobacco and inhaling nicotine, so there isn't a difference. Yours is just more deadly because you don't have a filter. Nicely put, Olivia. I like it. Kevin says, "You skipped me. If I did, it's because somebody."
Nope.
Huh?
He did not say anything else. I just checked.
Okay,
You
I did
were
not
skip.
I did not skip you. Somebody's lying. Maria says, "I think I know who it is." Kevin, if we skipped you, it's because it didn't come through, or you're lying. I don't know which one it is. Give us a thumbs up and say it, and I'll read it next time. Jane said, "Tanzania, sorry, but forgive me if I forgive you. Call them smokes, and I call them cigarettes. In my brain, they're the same thing." Libby says, "You didn't say what, Lotus?"
Hugh said, "Hello, Randy. Hello, Jane. Hello, Olivia. Hello, Maria. Hello, Hugh." Tanzania said, "God King, I have an orange t-shirt with a black FC logo on my shirt. Tanzania, own my profile picture."
You got a pretty shirt if it's orange.
Lotus said, "I text you, Olivia." Hugh said, "Hello, Kevin." Marlene said, "Thanks for the fit last week." You're welcome.
Now come pay us. You promised.
Hugh said, "Hello, God King." Hello, Scoots. Hello, Hugh. And hello, Sterling. And hello, Tanzania. Maria said, "How many years did you study to become a turkey doctor? Explain more. We need to know." I watched a 4-minute video on YouTube.
Hey, you only got to go to be a doctor if you're going to charge. I didn't charge anybody.
Tanzania said, "Hi."
I made them breastises flump.
Oh my God. Brent Dance said, "R2 Howie."
Hello.
Yep. Hugh said, "Hello, Brody." Lotus said, "What's up, Hugh?" Felipe said, "Hi." Hello, Felipe. Hugh said, "Hello, Lotus." Jay said, "Kevin asked who had crack." Oh.
1921. So do you think we need to revolt and we are Nate Turners in 1931? I don't know. You said, "Hello, Carlos." Citizen said, "This man is a gay pineapple." All right, Citizen's coming out of the closet. He's a gay pineapple. Everybody give him a round of applause, please, for coming out. G1 says, "Mr. Egg, hello from Israel." Breck says, "Take an animal without you." Kevin says, "I have YouTube channel called Rough Ford Garage and Adventures I really want to grow." Read a minute, Randy, please.
Trade said, "Hello." Hugh said, "Hello, Israel." Trade said, "Russia here." Isn't that the one you just said you were?
That ain't the.
No, that's the channel you're talking about. Okay. Trade said, "Russia here." I'll put a pin in for you in a minute. Sanders said, "Tell him, how are you doing?"
Popeye says, "I'm done milking." Tanzania says, "Did you find me, Cod King?" Brent says, "Are you Howie Mandel?" No, I'm not a germ fanatic. I'm not afraid of them. Jane says, "Tanzania, my dad smoked non-filter cigarettes for years. They were called Lucky Strikes." Marlene says, do you speak on your homo allergies yet? Nope, not afraid of them. They don't bother me. Jane says, hi, Hugh. Hugh says, hello, Brent. Cod King says, Tanzania, it's not there. Red Rum. Love, peace, and happiness for everyone. Hugh said, hello, Russia. Hugh says, everyone has crack.
Hey, crack.
Let's see, Hugh says, a crack. Let's see, applause. Tanzania said, Lucky Strikes are good, but they still have a filter, orange part of the cigarettes. We don't have those. Straight tobacco is in our lungs. I think Lucky Strikes doesn't have a filter, I don't think. Cod King says, just gives you real F-book name. Lotus says, I saw that thing you shoved up that turkey's butt. Tanzania said, Cod King, search location. Brent says, what's the difference between a French kiss and an Aussie kiss? I don't know. Will says, what's 9 plus 10? Lotus said, don't smoke crack. Will said it again. Libby said, Tanzania, that's several times worse than Lucky Strikes. Will, tradesman said, good. Will. Kevin says, I love the truck. The pic on your profile. Is it a 70? It's a 71.
It's right outside the door.
Yes, right outside the door there. It's a 1971. Brent says,
I know they had 2071 or 1871.
One on the lips and one down under. Olivia said, stop spamming. Well, yes, I don't mind reading your comments, but I'll take the credits, but it would be nice if you'd say something else. Sir Bobby says, hi. Hugh says, hello, Bean. Sanders says, you two nice guys. We try to be. Hugh says, you have non-filtered cigarettes. Marlene says, your friend sold me fentanyl behind the dumpster. Good stuff. Well, that was the problem. You never paid for it. Bring me my money. Will says, why, bro? Because I don't like saying the same thing over and over. It sounds like a broken record. Jane said, Lucky Strikes does not have a filter. Elvis says, looking good, great today, Daddy. Well, thank you. Hugh says, and they are one of the oldest cigarettes in America. Whether you call them smokes or cigarettes, are the same thing, just made different places. Lotus says, some Lucky Strikes do have filters. Yep. Tanzania says, could be Jane, so Lucky in USA are sold without cigarette butts. Lotus says, but they are big on no filter. Cod King said, hi. Hello. Hugh said, they are sold with and without filters here. Livy said, filters or not, they're dangerous. Hugh's laughing. Tanzania says, we grow tobacco over here and dry them and smoke them without any chemicals on the leaves. The difference from commercial cigarettes. Sanders says, I like your truck. Thank you. We got several around here. Lotus says, I have non-filtered peach sometimes. Brent said, what's you call a dog with no legs? No matter what you call him, he ain't gonna come.
He's ground beef.
Kevin says, beautiful. I'm working on a 72 1500 4x4 frame off restoration and a 62 Studebaker landmark on 3. I would love to see some pictures of it.
8 Lug Garage. His name's Gabriel. He's doing a 72 K20 frame off. It's going to be Hugger Orange with a white top.
Yep. Lotus said, usually gets me in trouble. He says, yes, commercial cigarettes are bad. Natural isn't as bad, but still have over 7,000 Carla King in them. Will says, my bad for spamming. Thank you for stopping. Maria says, it's the first time in my life I see people trying to fry a chicken that's twice as big as their head with crazy amount of oil. Maria, it wasn't a chicken.
And it was only 20 pounds.
Chicken tastes better than that damn turkey, I can tell you that. But it wasn't. Hey, we can deep fry chicken.
Yeah.
Maria.
Send me a chicken.
Send me a chicken. Well, so do you like hunting? We don't hunt. I mean, people want to hunt, that's up to them. We don't hold it against people. We just don't eat the meat, so we don't do it. Maria says, all I know is 99% of people grill the turkey, not fry it.
Well, we're the 1%.
Yeah, well, welcome to our land. Tanzania said, Ghostly, people have been smoking since forever. It's not dangerous to all humans involved with tobacco and smoke. Grow up and research, please. You are a vegan by any chance? Brent says, anything you want, but I won't. It won't come to you. That's right.
No, with no legs.
That's right. Hugh says, turkey fry and the taste awesome. It was the best tasting turkey I've ever tasted, to be honest. Maria said, I did. Olivia said, how many times do I have to say, even without chemicals, a non-filtered cigarette is extremely dangerous to throwing fire debris in your lungs. I don't think your lungs was meant for that kind of stuff, but that's just my opinion.
Sanders,
I will answer that question.
I'll take you for
Lotus said crash bar and 30. He's trying to piss both of them.
He's working on it. All right. Here's the truck that's in the picture. 1971 C10, 95 Z28. We're just going to give you the 50-cent tour. '93 Z28, another 95. I don't have anything down there right now, but can go up here. 1970 C10, middle of an LS swap. Don't worry, it's only been 2 years since we got the motor in. Then the channel favorite, a 78 GMC K15. So this is more like your speed, Kevin. Yeah, Jason, this is all in our garage, and in there's a boat storage room in that bay, and then there's 2 more bays beside it. Tanzania said, what do you do for all these cars? Are they show or to be sold? They must cost over $1 million. You would be surprised how cheap these things were. But we hoard them. Let's see. This was $900. That one was $1,500. I don't know how much the orange one was. And the burgundy one was $500. So, I mean, you're talking the 3 Camaros cost less than $3,000. So, and we got like 10 more vehicles outside. Like, you can't really see it, but that's Dad's Intimidator. And then my Duramax is up that way. But we got like, I think it's 16 or 17 vehicles here. Let's see here, Jason. You'll have to catch up.
Yeah, I was just about called up for you to decide to make a tour.
Well, somebody wanted to know what kind of truck.
That's right. Cool. All right. Kevin said I was going to do a cherry red, white down the side, 3-inch lift on 33s. Lotus said 31 in 6 months. Maria said just like a chicken, only bigger. Hugh said I cooked my turkey in a turkey bag and it was juicy. Olivia said Tony Turbo. Jungle says hello. Olivia said 40. Olivia's laughing. Cooks says I've seen you on chat to Rue. I don't know what that is. Lotus said 40 was 4 years ago. You said there are people that smoke for 6 years and nothing. Some people for 2 and get cancer. It's the genes, not the cigarettes. Maria says, and who have had the idea first for frying the turkey? Oh wait, I know who it is. Yeah, because you done asked the question once and I done answered it. Turkey. Third. I just said at least I pay for my own turbo. Cooks, I've seen you on, you just said that. Maria says, Dr. Randy. Let's see, I just lost it again. There it is. Jungle said, nice truck. Thank you. Jason said, God bless you. I'm praying for you every day. I pray for you. Okay, I'm in Ohio. Thank you, Jason.
Hold on, I gotta put one in Ohio.
God bless you. I'm praying for you. I pray that you said it twice. Sorry. You said, hello, Jason. Jason said, Chucky got a lot of stuff on your hands, man. God bless you. Jason
Like
says,
16 vehicles.
is that on your garage, man? Tanzania said, what do you do with all these cars? Are they for show or to be sold? Must be cost a million. We, the 3 of them are our burnout cars. The rest of them we collect and work, and that's why we wanted to do the channel. So we like Randy said, we hoard them. We really like our vehicles.
I would venture
I don't
to
drink,
say,
I don't do drugs, but I'll buy a vehicle in a heartbeat.
if we totaled every vehicle here and the cost of the building, I believe we would be under $350,000.
Olivia says, I'm not a vegan, but smoking causes over 60% of cancer deaths in the world. So you grow up, Tanzania, I grow up, and I'm looking going to college.
Just go
That right there, that could be both ways, Olivia. I do see what he's saying. Some people smoke forever, and I will see what you're saying. So let's get to the point where we agree to disagree and go on with positive vibes. This is not the place for it. Olivia said, there's more outside. Jason never done projects for a reason. There you go. You might have said, hey, you. Jason says, do you work on a lot of, or do your son? You have a family that helps you friends. I got 3 kids total, but Randy and I do most of the work around here. Justin does come and help. Stephen has moved away, my middle son, but he don't really care for cars. So wasn't really into it. I'm hoping Justin, my youngest one, gets into it a little bit more and starts helping us. But it's pretty much, this channel is about Randy and myself against the world, pretty much. You said, hello, Madison Maria said, in my country, they'll defend cost over $1 million. They definitely cost over $1 million. What are you eating? Skittles. See, Olivia says, I also study physiology. So, UK heated cigarette, US is doing to you both physically and mentally. Tanisha, I think these guys are millionaires. Nah. Sanders says, tell him thank you for the show. I'll tell him when he comes back, but thank you. Hugh says, have an awesome night, everyone. Time clock calling. Be safe, Hugh. Thank you for stopping in. Lotus said, I saw a barn find Camaro on the trailer today, covered with dust, with old sticks and skinnies. Old slicks and skinnies. I've never liked the slicks and skinny. Well, I like slicks. I don't like skinny tires up front, but man, I sure would like to have an old Camaro. Tanzania said, Ghost, I think you're a feminist. Carlos said, Randy said, good night, Hugh. Lives, I think you're, or not bright, just kid. Let's listen. We're going to stop. We're not going to get into this. I told y'all this is a up 5. I don't like getting upset myself, and I don't like for the everybody to go back and forth like that. So let's find something else to talk about, please. Rebel says, Diddy Milk? Jason said, sorry, you have a ham or turkey for Christmas. We always get a ham for our work gives us one, so we'll have 2 hams. Tanzania has laughed. Lotus says, no one here is a millionaire in Tanzania. Maria said, fish memory. Olivia's, I don't know what that is, but maybe it's all, we all come together. Maria said, did you know that you're a fish? Nope. Maria said, a fish and a tomato. Oh, I'm a fish tomato. Lotus says, you're a fish. Duck Truck said, do you kiss that guy behind you? I kissed that guy behind me several times. He's my youngin'. When I growing up, now, you ain't got to think stupid on everything that you do. Rebel said, Diddy Milk. Jane said, Rebel, stop it. Dump Truck said, are you a top or bottom? I don't think it's in your dang business. One thing's for sure, you're not part of it. Let's see. Olivia said, I'm a feminist because I don't like smoking. Also, no politics. One of y'all two going to have to stop, please. That's it. We don't need no more of it. We've made our thing on how we doing. Lord said, listen, Egghead, Trump is speaking soon. Zip it. Hey, you want to go listen to Trump? Go listen to him. You ain't got to worry about us. That wheel's it can scroll right onto another channel. Sanders says, what's your son's name, sir? I'm Randy Jr. He's Randy the Third. Maria says, Egghead. I like the name. Tanzania says, today I spent the whole day fishing, and luckily I've got 2 big fish, over 5 kilos each. Cool. Randy said, Sanders, my name is It's Randy too. Quad 1 says, hi, bro. EMRE. I'm sorry. Maria says, let's see how we have fresh memory. Tomato head, egg head, simple creature. Dr. Randy. Sandra says, yes. Olivia says, you know, that screw this night. Oh, this screw night. Oh, what? You know what screws this night? Oh, what's that? Ethan says, hello. Lotus says, don't forget, know it all, girl. EMRE says, greeting from Stanbro. I'll have to write that down and he can find it when he gets back. I don't know where he went. I can hear him in the background saying something, but he acts like I can hear him, but I can't understand him. Sanders says, yes, Project Games. Lotus says, or the Salad Queen. Guy says, let's talk about your favorite politician that smoke. Let's don't. 1988 says, hello from Iraq. Well, hello, 1988. That's the year I graduated high school. Sanders says, your son is nice, sir. Thank you. Adams is waving. 95 says, hello, Iraq, through 2 exclamation points. Maria says, did you come from TikTok? Question mark. Morgan says, play Drake in my feelings. Tanzania says, is in Turkey. Okay, thank you. I will get him to look it up when he gets back. Thank you, Tanzania. Boggy says, them? Question mark. Hello, Boggy. Dan says, do something meaningful with it, with life. We are. We're enjoying every minute of it. That's what we're doing here. Go back and check some of our videos. You'll see how hard life's been in the last 4 months, but we're making it meaningful. EMRE said yes.
Istanbul.
Okay, it's in Turkey. One says, why is the symbol of America attacking the American flag? It's not attacking.
It's just flirting with it.
It's helping it, straightening it out. Morgan says, play it. James says, hi, Buggies. I'm not a DJ. Lotus said, what's up, Buggy? 2 says, do you know Ray Primmons? I do not. Buggy says, hey, Jane. Tanzania says, Buggy. Buggy. Buggy says, yo, Lotus. Tanzania says, Buggy.
You gotta be careful. Sometimes with you translating, sometimes it translates the words to something different. Got another pin in Iraq for our friend.
Riz says, how was the graduation party at 1988? Buggy says, how are ya, Jane? Morgan says, what are you? Human. Lotus said, how's the bog monster doing? It's cold in the pond. Buggy says, how are you, Lotus? Tanzania said, big boys, are you still here? Muhammad says, hi. Tanzania says, why don't you greet me back, Buggy? Lotus says, I'm good, Buggy. Buggy says, apparently trying to break a bone. Goat says, hi. Maria says, why are you laughing? I don't know. Lotus says, don't do that. It hurts. It makes it hard to work. And race.
Matthew be upset.
Levi said, USA throw away a whole empire in less than 1 year. The fastest fall ever. I guess you and I are looking at something totally different. Life seems to be better than a year ago for me. See, Vest says, cool. It gives you a translation right away. I'm writing in Russia. Greetings from their CRIMEA, Russia. Thank you, Vest. Yes, it translates it as soon as you write it. It comes through. Ryan says, kiss the camera. I don't know camera. Levi says, USA throw a whole empire. I think you just said that, and I think I said, I believe you're blind. Muhammad said, hey. Levi said, Trump probably likes to blow Putin. Really? Juan says, flight flower. Goat says, I have returned. Well, welcome back. James said, no politics, please. Boggy says, tell that to the 4-cylinder engine that's attempting to crush my hand. Senator says, what's your son's name, son? Sir, I done told you once, and he put it in, but it's
Senators
Randy.
were both Randy.
Let's see, yes. Kevin says, it doesn't none of your business, Kevin. Lotus said, what 4-cylinder are you working on? 41 thumbs up, y'all. Thank y'all. Y'all give me some more thumbs up, please.
That ain't good.
Adams Wavin, 1933 said you look gay. 1933 said they look gay. Y'all try to look on her profile, see if y'all think they look gay. Muhammad said, I am Iranian. One says, my balls smell cheesy. Well, wash the damn things and quit smelling them. Ryan said, kiss the camera. Roxco says, hey, bro, God bless 4-cylinder. Tid said, I don't know what that is. Tid says, hi, hello. Slappy says, get back to work, man. I done my shift for today. It's relaxed time. Boggy said, Honda Civic, one, I don't remember the model names. Zippy said, get back to work, Baldy. I've already been to work. How many more jobs you want me to have? Levi says, after 3 more years of this, you'll never be able to get great again for a long time. I hang around, watch us shine. Alamo says, Gay Lake? Are you Gay Lake? Lotus said, his name is Randall. He is 30 years old and will be 31 in 6 months.
Oh my God.
Ash said, yummy, tastes delicious. Sleep token symbol. Maria said, yes, do it, Baldy. Nick said, my friend, me Russian, Putin forever. Awesome. Roscoe said, laugh my ass off. Roscoe's laughing with lightning bolts. Maria says, do a backflip. 8 Lug Garage said, hello, Randy's just got off work and to the hotel. Hello, Gabriel.
Hey, Gabriel.
Ash is smiling. Roscoe said, man, Democrats ain't shit. We don't know nothing about a wrench. Levi says, you look how the Russians make fun of you over here. You even here. Hey, don't bother me if they make fun of me. It don't bother me a bit in the world. What you're saying don't bother me. It's just words. Jane, I know how I'm doing. I'm doing just fine. Jane said, hey, 8 Lug. Levi said, here in the chat. I don't care. I told you. Graf says USA. 5071 said free Ukraine. I did this morning. They said it was too cold. They went right back to the basement where it was warm. Tanzania said, Randy, did you read my message? I've been fishing and caught 2. Yeah, I told you it was awesome. I told you I thought that was awesome. Levi said, glory to Uranium. To Ukraine. 5071 said, my grandpa died serving the Ukrainian Defense Forces. Sorry. H8W said, hey, I'm from India. Very nice video, bro. Thank you. Juan says, how's Field Snatch? Mary says, hello from Hot Springs, Arkansas. It's 23 degrees. Hello, Mary. He said, Levi, no politics. They make fun of U.S. Again, Levi, it's words, man. Don't worry about it. Tyler says, can you say hi to my brother, Mike? Hello, Mike. Roscoe is praying. 5071 said, free Ukrainians. Juan said, do you know Tess Stickler? Nope. Paul says, well, one great thing about the USA, Russians are allowed to praise Putin and they do not get arrested. Exactly right. I'm happy for them. That's what I don't understand. Rose said, tired over here. Moto said, happy poop for 10 joules. Thank you. Tanzania said, moderators cannot understand how you block me for 24 hours. I cannot block these guys spamming with no sense. I got blocked for nothing that day, unfortunately. I blocked you, Tanzania, and the moderators are not doing it because I've asked them not to. The spammers and stuff, I'm letting it go. It helps push the channel out. So, like I said, we're not getting back into that either. We don't need to be arguing. You don't need to be arguing with Olivia, and I'm definitely not arguing with you. Maria said, we had rain at college today. I ate lunch all together and my college mates. It was a good day. I enjoyed it. I forgot. Y'all don't get a lot of rain, do you, Maria? Tyler said honor, smiling or laughing. Jane said, "Hey Mary, we 69 420 says have no fear. Pecker is here." Ash says, "Ash likes to eat humans." Lotus said he doesn't want to block them. Tanzania. Lotus says, Boggy says, I wouldn't say it as nothing. Lotus says, I used to be a mod on the channel. I got demoted for blocking them all. That wasn't all wide, Lotus. That was more than that. 6784 says, have you done your, what have you done for Europe? I haven't done anything for Europe. I mean, Levi says, you can't even understand that they are making fun of you. You write that. Don't you realize it? Evidently, you don't understand what I'm saying. I don't care, man. It's just words. Let it go. Let it go. Frozen said, come on, Randy. I want to argue. I don't. Chester said, please help me out. I really need your advice. What do you mean you want to argue, Lotus? From what I understand, y'all like to hear a quiet live. Y'all don't like all this, all these trolls coming in. Please help me. I really need your advice, and I really seem to like an expert on the subject. Bear with me. I'm almost at my wit's end. Lately, I've been having raging explosion diarrhea. Well, we don't know shit, so keep going. Tanzania said because it helps the algorithm get more views. Exactly. We've went up a lot in the last few weeks because people are starting to understand what I'm trying to do. It's not the best, and I know people don't like the trolls. Some of the trolls are hanging around and talking when they realize that it's a good place. Grammar says, is there any Marker Mister around? I don't know. Maria said, what's your question? Levi said, they are as little as Italians, they keep you from the ball, whatever. Lotus says, never have enough. Let's see. Levi said, look at the GDP of Russia. Well, I don't even know what that is. I don't care. Russia's Russia. We're all humans, man. Bass says, hi, how are your mental health? I'm going crazy.
Well, crazy
Computer
people
says, greetings from Ukraine. Thanks to USA for supporting us. You're welcome. Thank you for stopping in. Lotus says that maybe being a smart ass. How's that? No, that's just you, Lotus. Boggy's laughing. Sanders says, my house is cold outside, sir. We'll put the house inside. James said, Pops, still reading Levi. Say, video, do you realize that I come from up there to kick your ass? Like I told you before, I think you said it before. Come on, you'll walk in, but you'll limp your ass out.
if you're even walking out.
Yeah. Jules said, hello from, I don't know what that flag is.
Germany.
Oh, is it Germany? If that's what it is, we'll put a flag in for you. Tanzania says, guys, everybody here just to me appreciate that Randy is doing and reading and sitting down for 2 hours just to entertain us. Please like, share, and subscribe to his channel.
Hey, thank you.
Yes, thank you. And don't argue. Good Lord. Lotus says, no, I just don't like to have to read racism and it's all night. We don't have to read it. You can skip over it. 2025's, how's it going, fellas? It's going great. Hope it is for you. Tanzania says, and donate if you can. Thank you, Tanzania.
Hey, we'll never
Charles
ask
says, that's right. Charles says, where's your Confederate flag? Don't have one. Video says, I don't even think you know what you're doing. I don't. I'm just playing it, just winging it, man.
Why don't you come
says,
show
I'll
me what I'm
see,
doing with your 23 subscribers?
I see is an attention hog. Wouldn't you agree, Lotus? Raph says, all up already, bro. You talking about the other person or you talking about me, Buggy? The real team says, can you tell that guy behind you to slap the air conditioner into a denominance? Assert denominance. Buggy says, simple. And simple to that list too. What?
Double O's, and what part of the South you from?
Oh.
North Carolina.
Rest all up already, bro. Double O said, what part of the South are you from? Denton, North Carolina. Gamer says, that guy behind you about to get these hands. Go ahead. We can use the extra set of hands.
You might not like the result of that one.
He ain't had a good one in at least 4 months. So yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. If you feeling froggy, boy,
You ever heard?
jump.
You ever heard that muck around and find out?
You gonna find out, son.
Maria says, yes, you're going crazy. I can see that. Ash says, I've got a river running right now.
We got someone else from Turkey, by the way.
Let's see.
Did you lose your spot?
Yeah, I moved and it took off. I've got a blood trail, red and blue. Lotus says, which one are you talking about, Buggy? If you
Qualify for that.
Ash said, something you say or something you do. Jungle says, and Ash, let's see, G2G says, hello, bro. Says, hello, bro, again. Buggy says, the one with reddish skull for picture profile. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was looking at some, I'm sorry. I call him to G2G.
Tanzania? We're not telling you in an indirect way not to argue.
No, I'm directly telling you not to argue. I'm not indirect. I'm just telling you, I'm not arguing at all, man.
Oh, well, it's injection because we're direct.
I'm not, I told y'all, I like to have positive vibes here, just going back and forth. No, I got plenty. Let's see, Sanders says, I try to put cold inside my house. Trust me, sir. G2G said, where are you from? Denton, North Carolina. I'm getting behind, I'm sorry. Lotus says, you can get these hands. Yeah, they free. They rated E for everyone. That's what I said. Ego says, you know the man in your profile. Ego says, I am Turkish. All right, Lotus would agree. I'll get it right here in a minute, y'all. Sorry about that. If I skip anybody, I'm sorry. I've got a couple people acting stupid and got deleted and it messed up my thing. I am Mexican Cartel. Jane says, Buggy and Lotus, stop it. Maria says, how did you feel when you reached 3,000? It was an awesome feeling to me, Maria, just to be honest. It was, it felt good. Randy was reading when I saw it flip over to 3,000. It was a very good feeling. Let's see. King, yes, King says, bro, is 100% pure Texas. Yeah, I've never been to Texas. Ego says, no, Israel. Yes, Turkey. Charlie says, Stone Cold Steve Austin, little brother, Stan Samuel Adams. Then he said, no, he is in North Carolina, not Texas. Yes, King says, is that Arthur Morgan? Buggy said, different person, Pops. You cool. I'm just being indirect, passive aggressive. Sorry. Bradley says, tell the dude behind you I'm going to grab his cheeks and kiss his neck. That'd probably be the kiss of death for you. Lotus says, no, Randy, I want to fight him first. You're still recovering. There you go.
No. I got one good ass whooping right now.
Ass says, loses brain cells. No, I wouldn't, be honest with you, Lotus, I wouldn't let it happen until he's better. It'd be a bad day somebody come in right now trying to muck around. Dave says, how are you, Grandpa? I'm doing great. Jason says, I'm praying for you. Hope you do okay. We will. Thank you for prayers. Babaloo referee says, well, G2G says, I love, bro. Might let you read for just a minute.
Go for it. Jason said George Washington. No
You
matter
want to sit
what
here or
you
you
do
just
about it.
I'm going to let him read for just a minute.
Let's see. Jason said, God's always with you. He loves you no matter what. You know you don't got hair. God's always with you. Did you know you don't have hair?
Huh?
When did you lose your hair?
I didn't know.
Damn.
Look, y'all. I drink out of my favorite cup. Y'all see this, don't you?
Video gamer said, I need one of you to help me. Man, we ain't helping you with nothing. And you just got deleted. Good job, idiot. Let's see here. D. Herman. Merry Christmas, bro. Merry Christmas to you, D. Herman. Welcome back in. Jane said, Quart, don't use that word. Maria said, you're Walter Orange. He ain't Walter White. He's... Oh, no. I know what you're about to... No. God dang. Maria, he's going to go get a bowl of apples.
I don't have any. I'm getting cereal.
Lotus said, everybody roasts in hell. It's hell. Yep. Skibbity Dibbity Toilet said, how are you? I'm good, Skibbity. Omen, he's Walter Green. Wait till the weekend, he's Walter Orange. Lotus said, Jane, give me $5. I'll stop it. ESFD 2129. I forgot your name, damn it. Welcome back in, buddy. My peoples, I have returned. Welcome back. Was it Jordan? I think it was Jordan. No. I'm sorry, buddy. I cannot remember your name. God, I'm bad with names. Lotus said, maybe. Omen said, Walter White from Timu. It was Walter White, but by the time he got here, he molded. Lotus said, probably not. Dad said, just let me cook. Boggy said, mine a rate I am for immature audience. Jane said, Ryan. Hi, Ryan. ESFD, Ryan. Hey, Ryan's in.
Hi, Ryan.
Yeah, fire department.
Oh, that Ryan.
Yeah. We got a lot of Ryans. Let's see here. Mr. 10 Years says, where is Jesse Pinkman? I don't know who Jesse is. Tanzania said, Lotus, are you joking? Why are you asking Jane for $5? Lotus said, I can hit stupid hard enough to fix it. Yep. Vintage Vibes, are you non-binary? No. Rebel said, he, daddy. Yes, he is my dad. Omen said, is that your Jesse? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Jesse, wake up. I don't know what that is. Lotus said, you can give me $5 if you want. You can give me $5 if you want. Vintage Vibes said, may I build a mosque next to your house? Going to be really hard to build a mosque next to my house. Sam's Family Racing, CSX you work for? Yes. We both work for CSX, technically co-owned by CSX and Norfolk Southern. But CSX signs our paychecks, so we work for CSX. Let's see here. Lotus said, yes, I was joking. Boggy said, make it $10. Sanders said, tell him to drink, sir. He was drinking his drink, and I had to go get me another one. Craig retracted their message. Rebel said, hey, King, hello. Omen said, no meth, math. Yep. Math is difficult. Let's see here. Tanzania said, what do you need it for? He needs it for boost. Gold Silver. Hello, Gold Silver. Rebel said, you're my goat. Bah. Lotus said, oh, settle for cake, Jane. I could go for some cake. I want some nothing bunk cake. Vintage asked if they can build a mosque next to my house again. I'm sorry, there's no room to build a mosque next to my house. I have houses all around me. Dear man, I'm blessed. My wife is hot to me. Dang hot. Well, if your wife's not hot to you, then you need to reevaluate because you're married. Apex Predator said, my man Jay, we send you a big strong hug from Israel. God will be with you. Thank you. I will put a pin in Israel for you, my friend. Rebel said, I love you. Okay. Omen said, I say Walter, like you're pink. Okay. My name's Jeb. Let's see here. Maria said, he doesn't know he's bald. Poor blind guy. He lost feeling in his hands in the shaving accident. He doesn't even feel that he doesn't have hair anymore. Omen said, I mean, that's why he named you Pinkman. Oh, okay. But my name's Jeb. Let's see here. Vintage said, do you guys like Omar? I don't know who Omar is. Sanders said, what sodas do you drink? I have a Mountain Dew. He has a Pepsi. We have Cheerwine, Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Dr. Pepper, and Yoo-Hoo's. Yoo-Hoo's is not really a soda. It's more like a chocolate milk. Oh, I guess you were telling the truth. The analyst said was having trouble getting a brass ball valve soldered to a copper pipe. Any tip? Copper, no issues. Lots of heat. Random guy said, how's Canada? I don't know, never been to Canada.
Cold.
I would imagine it's cold. Tanzania, I don't know what your problem is tonight, but that's 2 people in a row that you've caused issues with again. I mean, we like you coming in, but dude, you're kind of pissing everybody off because you're being a little shit tonight again. Madison said, bring some of them dues home. They're 25 cents a piece. Vintage retracted their message. Omen's laughing. Random guy said, can you give Ray Pennybody a shout out? Sure. Ray, shout out. Oh man. I bet you feel so good now that I said Ray. Wow. Maria said, if he cooked, he'll kill us all. I cook every Sunday and I haven't killed nobody yet. Well, that you're aware of. Apex Predator, do you support Israel or not? I support the human race. How about that one? To put it simply, we're all human. Big Boys is probably in the middle of something. Nick said, do you agree that every powerful tech corporation like Google, Amazon, SpaceX, etc. should have access and full control towards civil rights, economies, and political freedom? We don't talk about politics. And that is a topic that some people will get upset about. Lotus said, for stuff, Tanzania. Apex Predator said, God bless the United States and Israel. God bless everybody. We can all get along in this live, okay? There's too many people mad at each other because somebody told them to be mad, okay? I've never done anything to you, and you've never done anything to me. Lotus said, nah, Carlo dipped. Lotus said, thanks. Jane said, Boggy, stop it. Yeah, both of y'all going to have to chill out tonight. So, I mean, Madison timed out Tanzania for 60 seconds again. Well, and again, like I said, I mean, he's just causing shit the entire night again. So, I mean, what's going to end up happening is he's just going to be blocked from the channel altogether. You're pretty damn close the other night to being blocked altogether. I mean, it's damn ridiculous. I mean, this is 2 people in a row tonight that you've damn called shit with. Vintage said, do you guys know that Jesus is from the Middle East and he wasn't blonde and blue eyes? I never said Jesus was blonde with blue eyes, did I?
I never met him. I didn't know he was blonde and blue eyes.
I mean, Lotus said, I have woke, I'm back. Frosted or not? I don't even see what that is. Madison said, why can't no one behave tonight? I don't know, but somebody's going to have to go to the corner with an ass whooping. Vintage said, do you like new Pope Leo? I don't know Pope Leo. Sanders said, what soda you drink, sir? I drink a Mountain Dew and he drinks a Pepsi. Lotus said, behave isn't something I do very often. Yeah. Crash Bar 30. Vintage said, do you respect the Russian Orthodox Church? I respect everybody. It doesn't matter if they're the Orthodox Church or if they're just some random guy walking down the street. I mean, we respect everyone. Ryan, ESFD, said, we had our big unit inspection today. I about passed out from locking my knees, but my flight was told to fall out just in time to regain consciousness and walk over to the bleachers as the other flights were being inspected. Remember, buddy, don't lock your knees. Coming from the guy who's locking his knees a lot for not used to standing. But hopefully your inspection went well. Glad you didn't fall out. Fall out from passing out. Madison said, LOL, I have no doubts, Lotus. D. Herman said, it snowed about 1 inch here yesterday. Boy, it was snowing like hell in Kernersville, North Carolina yesterday. Then I got down here and it wasn't a drop of snow anywhere. Boggy said, I hate behaving. Well, please, be the bigger man. Jane said, Ryan, never lock your knees when standing at attention. Slight bend of the knees. The Real Zio said, hi. Hello, The Real Zio. Ryan said, yeah, I learned the hard way. Well, a lesson learned is a lesson learned. I learned the hard way on some things too. Vintage said, why do many Americans think that Jesus was U.S. American? I don't know.
Hell, I didn't know anybody thought that, but we still
I mean-
don't talk about it.
Yeah, we don't talk religion, and the reason why is there's people that have different religious beliefs and people that will get upset if we talk religion. So please, let's not talk about religion. Maria said, tell him I don't like his orange cup. Ooh,
Oh,
ooh, hold up.
oh,
Wait a minute.
no, you did not.
Madison,
You better show.
Madison got him this cup right here.
That's
It
my
says,
favorite cup.
being my father-in-law is really the only gift you need. So be careful, Maria. You're flying too close to the sun there, friend. The Real Zio said, hi, can I say something? Real Zio, you can say anything as long as it's not religion, politics, or anything inappropriate. We ask for clean language. Sometimes it's difficult for me. Jane said, Randy, Boggy and Lotus are stirring the pot. Listen here, you two. One of you's older. One of you's a lot closer. Looks like a Russian name. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not going to be able to say your name, but I know it's Russian. What's a common stereotype about people from your state that is totally wrong? That we're a bunch of inbred hillbilly rednecks. We're just inbred rednecks. No.
Oh, man.
No. I mean, a stereotype realistically is that we're all just stupid because we live south of the Mason-Dixon line. There's plenty of stupid people, but at the end of the day, not everyone's
stupid.
stupid.
Live to think we're stupid.
There's plenty of people in this live that think we're stupid. I'm stupid about certain things. Tanzania said, why did you block me? Because you're causing shit again tonight. And this is the third time that you've damn done this. Dan said, all right, mush. Mush. Lilith said, hi there. Hello. Sandra said, I drink juice and mug root beer, sir. Mug root beer. Your root beer might be different than ours, but root beer to me does not taste like very good at all. But I do like some orange juice, apple juice. I do not like pineapple juice. But I do like prune juice and grape juice. Vintage says, do you like gyro? Like, I don't know what gyro is. Dang it, I scrolled down too far again. Okay. Madison said, I timed you out. Stop arguing with people. Again, please. Vintage said, have you guys ever visited Europe? No, we have not. I would love to go, but I have not. D. Herman said, I was cured of PMR and Chronos. Well, that's good. Boggy said, I'm not stirring nothing in a pot. I used the pot as target practice. Do I look like I'm joking? I mean, yeah, it's like y'all just want to keep poking the bear until everybody gets pissed off and the live gets ended. I mean, I hope to God you never do a live with people come in causing as much shit as you are. Lotus said, I haven't stirred anything. Tanzania was timed out again by Jane. Lotus said, I threw a brick in the pot. Boggy's laughing. Glad you're laughing. Maria said, yes.
That's what they're trying to do.
That's all you're wanting to do. And what's going to end up happening is everybody's going to be damn deleted until tomorrow. Or until you keep on damn doing stuff, and then we're just going to hide you.
Is what they want
mean,
to do. I don't know
I'm
why.
tired of
I
the
don't
shit.
know what we've done to these two right here that what makes them want to do this.
Let's see,
But-
Maria said, yes, like I'm mad at Randy because he's mean to tomatoes. I mean, tomatoes deserve it. Damn it, motherfucker.
Language.
Yes, English. MF, or do you speak it? Damn it.
Let me go back to reading.
No. I just don't know why whenever I try to scroll down, it just goes to the
Now you
bottom.
said, I don't know, it's real touchy tonight. I've had to go over and start grabbing the,
I was trying to do that, but I forgot. Madison said he's about to get hidden. Brian said, yo, dog. What's up, Brian? Boggy said, they already sent me to the corner, Randy. Well, stay in the damn corner. Put your nose in there. Hello. Hello. Maria said, just block him. I think he was timed out again, if I'm going to take an assumption. Jane said, Tanzania, stop it. Vintage said, Applebee's or Chili's? I don't really have an opinion on that, but I can tell you Applebee's has a better salmon. Roy said, hi, are you from Egypt? No, Roy, we are from North Carolina, America land. Vintage said, Burger King or Whataburger? Never had Whataburger, but there's some near us. Then said Casino or Goodfellas. Never been to either. Lotus said King. Nicholas, I have Mother Mary and Baby Jesus painting that was depicted as a Japanese. God is for every mankind and culture. Amen. D. Herman, fried shrimp or fried catfish? Vote. Fried shrimp for me. That is a long name. Mansell, who among you has read about the religion of Islam? I studied it in high school. Gang activity. SAT. I'm tired of you pill boys. Go to sleep, Pilgrim. How about you swipe on to another live? I don't give a shit if you're tired of me or not. Mansell, see the truth religion before it's too late. Okay. Where town? Hi, what city are you from? Denton, North Carolina. Ryan, the ESFD, said last time I went down face first into the ground, boy, was it a fun ride to the hospital. I'm glad you had fun to the hospital. Nah, I bet that was not as much fun as you say it is. Let's see. Boggy said, I was told to back off, and you did, so I'm good now. Just being a pain to Jane and starting jokes. Well, you and other people arguing is not a joking matter for me. It gets annoying really, really fast. D. Herman said, fried oysters or calamari? Vote. I do not like oysters. I like oyster stew. And calamari's octopus, ain't it? Never had it. Lotus said, it's me. Maria said, oh, sorry, Madison, your cup is beautiful. That's what I thought, Maria. Lotus said, I'm older, but Boggy is closer. That's right. Madison said, ha ha, I didn't even realize it was that cup. Oh, yeah, he made it a point that he's going to use that. Mansell said, the religion of Islam is to worship God alone.
She's not been watching because I showed it.
Yep. Well, listen, Mansell, if you want to talk, we'll talk, but we're done with the religion stuff. Waretown said, hello from Russia. Do you want to tell us what area of Russia, or do you just want us to throw a pin and wherever it lands, we're going to put a pin in for you? Vintage said, you guys are invited to stay at my place in Pakistan. I have plenty of rooms. Well, thank you for the invite. I would love to see more of this beautiful world that we live in. Boggy said, I'm closer, but in age and distance. Yep. Maria said, I'm sure that you are stupid. I am very stupid. Vintage said, Maria. Maria's she's trying to get that pot and start stirring it now too. She working on getting blocked.
Not to block her, but she must be trying to.
Vintage said the South will rise again. I don't even want to say that. Boggy said, hell, I am, but dumb. I don't understand what that means. Maria said, it's okay. I'm stupid too. We all stupid. Hey, we're all, if
Are you trying to say I'm the smart one in the crowd?
I hope not. I really damn hope not. Tanzania said, it was deleted, but I'm reading it anyway. Clearly have preferences with Boggy and Lotus over me. Jane and Madison and Randy Jr. accusing of causing mayhem when I didn't do anything. You clearly don't like me, Randy Jr. I can confirm it now. No, I don't like you coming in causing shit. And you've done it in time after time again. So whoever the guy is with the phone tonight, stop letting that jackass get the phone. I'm done talking to you for the night. Dan said, you guys are great from England. Thank you from England, Dan. I'm getting a little frustrated with stupidity tonight, but
You want me to read?
I got it. It's just I'm tired of stupidity.
Well,
I mean, we ask for the same thing every night.
It's only going to get worse, I'm telling you. Cause
No politics, no religion, and you can say what you want to me and him, but don't be in the live trying to cause issues with other people. Ryan said, but my safe word is pineapple juice. Pineapple juice. Where are my glasses? Oh, well, Tanzania can't even respond. He was timed out for 24 hours. Lotus said, gyro sandwich, and yes, they are super tasty. Never had one. Boggy said, yes, Maria, join us in the stupidity. Maria said, you must be a child. Very dramatic. Graf Panzer.
You made it bigger.
I did not. You just cleaned your eyes. Graf Panzer said, USA, United States of America. Maria said, Boggy, I said I'm stupid, but not that stupid. Maria's going to be close to a doctor one day. Sanders said, I like orange juice and pineapple juice and lemonade. Trust me, sir. I like orange juice and I like lemonade, but Pineapple juice, you can have it. Lotus said, I haven't said anything else. Thank you. Vintage said, do you like Middle Eastern food? I have tried Thai food, which I don't think Thailand is considered Middle East. It is not.
I don't.
I've tried some Indian food, but really, honestly, wasn't really my favorite. Boggy said, whoops, timing is way off my B, Randy. Well, I just asked for respect like it was your life, please. Nicholas said, hello, I'm from Argentina. Do you remember me? I remember your picture. Welcome back in from Argentina. Jane said, calamari is like chewing rubber bands. Pass. Boggy said, never had calamari before. Crunch, and my dad is making weird noises. My dad makes weird noises getting up. Maria said, me? I got blocked? Hell no, I'm going to let you do that. I'm not going to let you do that.
Did you block her?
No. Ain't nobody blocked Maria.
Oh, boy.
You can't block the FBI. Boggy said, damn, Maria, you didn't have to go that far. Maria said, I'll cry if you do, frowny face. You ever made a lady from Iraq cry? Nope, I'm not going to do it. Let's see here. Me, I'm sorry if I said your name wrong, but hi from Iran. Would you put a pin in Iran for him? Hello from United States, North Carolina. Boggy said, good one though, Maria. Crunch said, what happened? He makes weird noise whenever he gets up. DSR said, people have no respect. Agreed. Crunch said, oh yeah, my dad moved me because I'm getting frustrated. Iran. I'm getting frustrated with the way people want to act stupid.
We ask the same thing on every live. We want positive things. We've got people that don't like the trolls coming in. They don't like the certain things that we're trying to do on our channel, and we get talked shit about on other channels. But we try to stay positive here, and then people come in here and try to cause trouble. I don't get it.
Madison said, he's gone for now. Move on. Okay. Tobin said, hi. Hello, Tobin. Jay said, gyro is pronounced euro. No, we row. Row, row, row your boat. Okay, I'm behind. I'm sorry. Ryan at ESFD said, please tell me someone knows what my safe word is pineapple juice from. You know where it's from?
I would think if it would be SpongeBob SquarePants.
I don't think SpongeBob SquarePants talking about safe words.
I have no idea.
I have no idea what it's from then, Ryan. Tobin said, I passed cancers today. Hopefully that means that you don't have cancer anymore. If it does, congratulations. Gustav Miranda said, what's up, ma'am? Brazil. Hey, you want to put another pin in Brazil?
Yeah, I don't know where Brazil is.
It's the giant yellow one in South America.
Like I know where down South America is.
South of North America. You got Africa, Europe, Asia, Australia, South America, North America.
Who am I looking for?
Brazil. The giant yellow one. Right there above Argentina and Bulgaria.
So I'm just going to throw a dart at it?
Throw a dart at it.
I'll
Sapper
put it
said
up here
Thailand
and
is in Asia, LMFAO. Listen, I'm not good with my geographies, just ask Maria. That's what I thought, though. Nathan said, hey, guys, how's everything going? You know, it was a wonderful day. Still a wonderful day. Madison said he was being rude and causing arguments. I cause enough arguments. Jane said, hi, Nathan. Sandra said, what happened? People causing issues. Maria said, Thailand is Middle Eastern? Nice joke, Randy. Thank you. I knew of all people he'd get you. Nathan said, Jane. I said, hey, Nathan. Mason Book said, hello, Mason Book. Crunch said, give your dad a hug. Maybe after the live. He won't pop my back anymore. Y'all know that? Troy said, it's the dog park. Oh, woof, woof.
I never knew putting up that world map would cause that much controversy just because I don't know where all this stuff is.
I don't. I mean,
I just thought it'd be a good idea.
But I never thought for 2 seconds we'd have this many people
I didn't either.
outside of America. I mean,
I think we got just about as many over here as we do.
I think we do. We got between Europe and the Middle East.
Now, that is if they're all telling us the truth.
Yeah, but
still.
between Europe and the Middle East, we got probably just as many pins as we do in America. And I'll tell y'all what, that is awesome. Jane said, Troy, baby. Madison said, I won't let them block you, Maria. Madison will definitely unblock you. Troy said, Jane. Sanders said, I like your YouTube channel, sir. Thank you, Sanders. We try to come on here with the simple goal of being happy and enjoying our time. We got 120 minutes today and tomorrow. That all our goal is to enjoy the time. Maria said, thank you, Madison. You're the only smart person here. Yeah, because she married me. Lotus said, ESFD 2129. I remember funniest arrest ever. Nathan said, positive vibes, everyone. Be respectful. Don't like the stream. Scroll out. Thank you, Nathan. That's a lot nicer than I put it. ESFD. Ryan said, Patty Mayo. A snowman. Are you support vegetable agriculture agenda?
They asked that the other day.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just going to ignore you. Naheem is waving. Hello, Naheem. Lotus said, SWAT guy, what's my safe word? Maria said, and Jane too. That's the other minds, they don't use it. I guess she's saying Jane is smart too. The rest of us don't use our minds.
We're simple creatures.
Starting to notice, she says the smart ones are the women. Starting to think you like women more than us. Tomato said, pineapple juice. I've heard it before. I can't remember though. Apparently it was some kind of an arrest. Ryan, ESFD, said, I have turned it into my safe word ever since I heard that. Jane said, LOL. Thanks, Maria. Nathan, I will get to you in just a second, buddy. I am very close to catching up, but he just sent a $20 donation.
Damn, thank you.
Yeah, again, thank you. But I will get to you in just a second, buddy. I don't think it says anything, but by no means did you have to do that. Gaio said, I'm from Canada. Hello. Welcome to America. Jay said, R3, you popped your back. No one else needs to pop it. Only popped it in 3 spots. Gosh. John Paul Music, UK. You can add Liverpool, UK to your pin. Hi. Hello, John. Do you wanna read and I'll find Liverpool?
Yes.
I am right there at John. He's at the very top right now. Next one's Crunch.
Crunch says, give Randy a hug. Sanders says, well, you're welcome, sir. Ghost 9FP says, yo, bro, one question. I am a mechanic cars in Algeria. I guess that's not the name. I want to work in America. A snowman says, are you support vegetable? You didn't ask that. Sanders says, I love you, sir. SXS is hi from Brazil, my boss. You already give him thumbs up and everything.
Yep.
Nathan says, thank you. I do appreciate it. It's not expected, but it really does help. We put it all in. It will go back into the channel. Thank you very much.
It'll either go, it goes back to the channel and goes back to projects and the building.
Jane says, well, R3, you are simple creatures. That's right.
Exactly.
Ghost says, I am from, how you say that? Algeria, and I am a mechanic. I want to work. Yeah, you just said that. Maria says, of course, I like women more. Nathan said,
I'm going to put a pin
smile,
in
salute. I'm sorry. Snop says, in Italy, we support Trump. Whoa, it's getting away from me. See,
the boot.
let's see, in Italy, we support Trump. Wad said, greetings from my oldie gentleman. Nathan says, thumbs up. Maria says, women are smart. I like smart people. Snop says, make America and Italy great again. I said, yes, great. Trump team. Fire department says, debatable. We use our minds when we need to.
My mind didn't help.
Tomato says, it's a guy running from the cops, pineapple juice. Duck says, are you racetrack owners?
Not yet.
Not yet, but we're working on it.
With enough of y'all subscribers?
Adams is waving. Jane says, what movie is it from, Ryan? Maria says, now I have nightmares of Randy putting injections in a poor turkey today. Says, yo. Maria says, well, at least that would be better than seeing him dance. Really? That hurts my feelings, Maria. I want to learn how to dance, and there you are going to make fun of me. See, Yo said to get racetrack. 1895. So America is a continent. Buggy says, "Hell, my sister is about as bright as my mini shoebox of Rick Sanders." And Nathan said, "Good to see you standing up." I'll tell him. Maria says, "Stop making the secret disco parties." Tomo says, "Here, UK here." I'll have to tell him when he gets back. He'll have to look at it. The last man says, "Hi from I Hate America." Well, I hate you feel that way, but that's your whole. That's your right. Doug says, I do work at home, just basically like there's somebody here with this
By the way, I think my battery in my car's shot.
right there.
UK here, Helpringham. I will try to find that tomato. Or tomato. Tomato.
Let's see.
Easy.
Adam says, "Hi, fire department." So, okay, and America is a nice place. Lotus says, "Boggy, does she have a portable gun?"
But I'll put a pin in the UK for you, but
Portal gun.
I don't have that.
Maria says, "I'll make fun of you if you dance or not." You're right.
Well, hey, the last man, what country's your flag from? You can hate me all you want, but I'll still put a pin for you.
I have no idea.
But I mean, if you hate me, that's fine. I'll
That's
hate
what
you
I thought.
back.
No, I'm not.
I'm not gonna hate you.
No. Let's see. Lump says, "Bro, you reading my mad slow? You good?" Nope.
We're just slow.
User says, "I put my pants tonight. Sleep well."
Good night. Good night.
Chris
Make
said
sure you
50
wipe it.
likes. Yep.
We got 50.
Yeah, it's showing 52.
I'll be damned.
See, 19 says, "You look like a veteran, a Vietnam veteran." I'm not. Tomato says, "I was here months ago, but did time and immensely pleasure, please." Pleasure, I'm sorry, not please. 1895, which part of America are you from? Denton, North Carolina. Tomato said, basically, Lincoln, UK. Jane said, "Dang, he's too young for a Vietnam vet." Maria said, "The sound of thunder is terrifying." I said something a minute ago, and I believe if maybe we switched off or you didn't answer, but y'all don't get a lot of rain, do you, Maria? Fisher said, "Free Diddy." I did. He come back. All right, stop the spamming or you're going to get blocked. More Mac says, "I've been here, but migraine kicking all day. That we understand, Daryl. Thank you for chiming in. Freedom said, "Good evening, everyone." He said, "If that dude hates you, nah, don't worry about it. He's just trying to get a rile." Mental said, "Hi." More Mac said, 56 minutes tonight. All right, Daryl. James says, "Hi, Freedom." Lotus says, "Randall, I sent you the pineapple thing." Bruh, Broader says, "I thought this was the barbershop for a second." Boggy, that's a different Boggy. USA. See, Emily says, Freedom says, "Hi, Miss Jane." Muhammad said, "Mike, God bless you all. I visit USA many times, and the USA is the best country in the world." Businesses, thank you. Y'all have more creativity in the pinky than that dude has in his own body. Well, thank you. Boggy says, "Hell yeah, she does, Lotus. She's careful."
Hey, that my safe word is pineapple juice. It's a little funny. Lotus sent me
Do
that.
you know Russian?
Sure.
I do not know Russian. It translates. Boggy 4279 says, "Hell yeah, hamburger." Emily says, "Hell no, get rid of that man." Tomato said, "Stop the free Diddy shit." Amy says, "Hey everyone." Freedom says, "Free the cheeseburger."
I like cheeseburgers.
1157 said, "Greetings from Spain." Lotus said, "Steal that sucker and let's have some fun, Boggy."
Oh, hey, by
Tomato
the
says,
way, Freedom's in here. I ordered your names today.
Yeah, the names were ordered today. Hopefully they'll be here in about a week. Let's see. Tomato said, "Put Diddy in the socks and let's public deal with him." Jane said, "Welcome Spain." Maria said, "Yes. I think last year it only rained 10 times." Wow.
Dang.
I'd like that. Maria said, it rains very rarely, really rarely. Wow. Emily said, more like Free America. James says, Johnny sins than Flash. Busy says, viewing from Canada. Thank you. There's somebody from Canada.
Oh, hi.
500 said, hi. M36 says, bullying to Starries. I don't know. Charlie says, is this Walter White in 30 years? M36 says, you hold your gas. Huggy 4279 says, huh? Let's see. Charlie said, I've seen your ass. Santa says, I like cheeseburger McDonald's. 500 said, greetings from Siberia.
Siberia.
Siberia. Boggy says, tomato has a great meaning before you said the ones don't make it white. America rules from Cubro. Alan said, hi. Tomato says, what are all the signs behind your names?
They're members.
They're members. They're members wall. There's one out at the road, and they're on here. So if you become a member of the channel, it's $4.99 a month. You get a name on the wall and one out at the road.
And we will not ask you to join. It's all voluntary.
Yep, it's if a person wants to, that's them and theirs. Did you get that text?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm responding.
Okay. Let's see.
And I had one from Canada. Did they ever say what part of Canada?
I don't know.
All right, they're going in Quebec.
So Mac Rules said hi to most of the names. Maria says, I don't like it. I don't like it. I like the rain. I knew you would because I said I didn't. Kay said, what are you doing? Reading all these people's comments. Tomato says, okay, Emily. Emily said, what shop is this? It used to be Bobby's Tire Muffler, but now it's, of course, Never Done Projects here on 49. Ryan 7011 said, do you know? I do not. 500 said Siberia. Boogie. I was saying Boggy on the other. Let's see. 4279. Dear American, where are you from? Denton, North Carolina. H88 says Trump number one. Dominic says hello. The speakers. Hi, it's me, the hamburger guy again. I am living on Neptune. It's 2000 C. I'm eating blue hamburgers and I'm having a helium rain. All right. Maria said, okay, good night. I think I'll be here tomorrow, and if I don't show up, I'll see you next week. All right, Maria, thank you for stopping in. Sleep well.
Maria.
Yes, I was calling that Boggy. It's Boogie. This is Boggy. Sorry. Time, morning, Pops.
You've got 5 minutes.
Oh, yep. Thank you, Boggy. Tomato says, I'd love to have a relationship. You have your son missed my dad. It's so nice to see. Thank you very much. We get at each other sometimes, but it is very nice having him here. Lotus says, bye, Maria. Ruben says, what should I make
Right now.
right now? Cheese omelet or cheese omelet?
I go for
Lotus
pasta.
said, where's Daryl? He's got a migraine. Cure says, from Russia with love. Train says, is that your boyfriend back there? Nope, that's my son. 500 said, you just said that. 3729, what is your? Jane says, Lotus, Daryl popped in, has a migraine. Maria says, and again, I'm so happy for you. Your channel is one of the things that keeps me happy most. Thank you, Maria. Do appreciate it. Sandra says, can he put my name on the wall, sir? Yeah, if you put $4.99 a month, we'll put the name on the wall in your channel. Jay said, take care, Maria. Boggy says, take care all. Maria says, you were the best part of my year. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. 3729 says, sometimes, let's see. Boggy says, got a hot date. Train says, damn, it's dirty in there. Yep, this building was built in 47. You ought to seen it before we started cleaning up. Lotus said, Buy a membership, get your name on the wall. Yep, name on the wall and out at the street. Freedom says 100 baseball, 100 on Randy Jr. James says buy a buggy. 42 said what's up? Tomato says I'd give anything for my dad to shout me again. Oh, honestly, enjoy it. Thank you very much.
How times change. You used to not like him yelling at you. Now
Yeah, I know you ain't miss it, but I understand. Sibler said, I don't know what that means. King says, "Sweet home Alabama." Freedom says, "My bad." The 3.
It's all good, mate.
H3D says, "I'm evil." Okay. Lotus says, "Have fun, Boggy." Fire department says, "Hey, I got my license. I get my license in April. Awesome." Boggy says, "Plan to." Ruben says, "Are you a 42 involver?" Jason said, "What up? What up? What up? What up? God bless. God bless. God bless." Thank you, Jason. Jason said, "What up? What up? What up?" He just said it. Boogie says, "Nice to meet you. Hi from France."
I got friends.
Muslim says, "I need."
And India.
Let's see. Crunch says, "Me from India." Minnie says, "I love your channel more. I love your channel name. Thank you." 7743 says, "Hi, Mike." Minnie says, "Hi." Olivia says, "What you doing? Hot date?" What do you mean hot date? 7743 says, "How do, mate? How are you, mate?" Sorry, I'm fine. Hope you are. Olivia said, "Huh?" Trump said, "Hi." And God dang, they know it's getting next and trying to get the last
2 minutes.
Aaron says, "Barbecue ribs were tender or fall apart." Tommy says, "You're both awesome. You bought yours so up with your respect. You're a good man and created a good man too. Going to bed.
Thank you.
Have much love." Thank you, Tommy. I do appreciate it. 7743 says, "Hello from Argentina." Tommy said, "Son." K9F says hello. 5498 says hello from Spain. Your son looks like Bears coach. Gabe Boners. Uncle says Papa hey. Hello. Uncle Charles. Lotus says good night. Oh, good night, Lotus. Thanks for stopping in.
Good night, Lotus.
7743 says I don't know. I'm just trying. Olivia says, "Ooh, it probably isn't going to work out, but let him test the waters." Lib says, "Did anyone else health insurance go up?"
Mine did.
He.
Wait, I got dropped. You got 1 minute.
Well, I'm trying to read. You're hollering too much.
Oh, my bad.
YMCA theme song. I need me a good man. Are you single? Nope, neither one of us. H3D says, "I really love you." 2012 says, "Whoo." Olivia says, "Just have it in the bathroom." What's wrong? All right.
Hey, everybody, thank you for coming in.
All right, everybody. I do appreciate it. Sorry for the troubles tonight. I hate everybody has to come in and deal with the stuff. For all you out there that cause troubles, let's please stop it. Let's have a good live, a good positive live. Let's enjoy ourselves. Y'all have a good day, good night whenever you're watching this. And remember, keep it silly.
Mojo, thank you for the happy poop.
Thank
Have a
y'all.
good night, my friends.